Namo
Tassa
Bhagavato
Sambuddhassa
Namo
Tassa
Bhagavato
Arahato
Sammasambuddhassa Namo
Tassa
Bhagavato
Arahato
Sammasambuddhassa. So we will continue the sentence. Prautena di aganukihi abhijadihi dosihi prautena. So last week I had explained about that. If Sawanideva word, because now the Sawanideva word is primary derivative form. This Sawanideva word is explained by the commentary, by the commentator with Autakadu. What is Autakadu? Autakadu means when the subject is used with the instrumental case. So subject is mentioned with the two cases. Subject or nominative case is used with the or. We call the paṭhamo vibhati. Sometimes the subject is used with the instrumental case endings. Technically speaking, it is tatiya vibhati. So vibhati and the karaka is different. Paṭhamo vibhati, dutiya vibhati, tatiya vibhati. Karaka may be changed depending on the context. The vibhati will be the same. For example, we have like a subject form, nominative case, case ending. Apuriso megam gachati. The second example is Purisena ordinam pichati. In the Puriso ordinam, Puriso megam gachati. In that example, the subject is expressed by the paṭhamo vibhati. Purisena ordinam pichati, subject is expressed with the tatiya vibhatis. So vibhati will be vibhatis. The karaka. Karaka is called in English, it is case. The case in case ending. The case ending you can say it is vibhati. Case is karaka. The karaka case is like a generally nominative case. We call the katu karaka. It's expressed by the paṭhamo vibhati generally. But this nominative case not only expressed by the paṭhamo vibhati, the other vibhati also expressed. Like a Purisena ordinam pichati. In the Purisena, the case ending is tatiya vibhati. The case is nominative case. Puriso megam gachati. Puriso, the case is nominative case. The case ending is paṭhamo vibhati. Otherwise, if you don't understand difference between the case in case ending, it will be very difficult to understand this explanation. Aganukehi abhijadihi dosihi prautena. Here, in that example, prautena corrupted or destroyed. So defined by whom? Actually, by whom it refers to the nominative case. But the case ending is Tatiya Vibhati, dose he. Dose he is Tatiya Vibhati. But the meaning is nominative case. The karaka is nominative. This nominative case or katu karaka is expressed by the Tatiya Vibhati dosehi. This Tatiya Vibhati is called in the grammar avuttakatu. So what is avuttakatu or vuttakatu? I think we need further explanations. Now for the time being, if you, for most of students, you may understand. If Sawanidaba word, last week I talked about what is Sawanana, what is Sawanidaba. Sawanana, Sawanidaba here is a Bhadotena. Sawanana is Aganugehi, Abejadehi, Dosehi, Bhadotena. In the Sawanana, the commentator explains the word Sawanidaba with the Tatiya Vibhati. This Tatiya Vibhati also used as a subject. Tatiya Vibhati, but this Tatiya Vibhati is used as a subject, not as a instrumental. Tatiya Vibhati, he used Tatiya Vibhati. This Tatiya Vibhati is, the meaning of this Tatiya Vibhati is instrumental. If he explains it like this, at the time, you have to understand this Sawanidaba word, the Vigraha of the Sawanidaba word should be done as Kama Sadhana. So Kama Sadhana, Katu Sadhana, Karana Sadhana, also this, so those technical terms also will be involved in the commentary explanations. So to understand the commentary is not just to understand the type of different kind of the sentences, but also the students should know some technical Pāļi grammatical terms they should understand. Like they should have already understood Sandhi, euphony, Nama, nouns, compound, samasa, Tadita, secondary derivative forms, primary derivative forms, Akhayata as the verbs, how to make a verbs, how to make a vigrahas. When the students make a vigrahas, there are two kinds of the vigrahas. Kita vigraha, Tadita vigraha. The vigraha for the primary derivative forms, the vigraha for the secondary derivative forms. For the nouns also, we have the two types of the vigrahas. The vigraha for the compound nouns, the vigraha for the secondary derivative nouns. So, if the students don't understand such important grammatical points, they could not understand the complete meaning of the commentary. Now here, Bhadotena, last week, we made the vigrahas, Padusiya Dedi, Patoto Mano, Padusiya Dedi, Patoto. Why we do vigraha like this? Because the commentator explains the word Pratha in the Sawanidaba, Manobovingama Dhamma, Manosita Manomaya, Manasaji Pratena Basatiwa, Krotiwa. In the Sawanidaba verse, there is a Pratha. This Pratha he explains with using the instrumental case. This instrumental case also in the sense of subject. The instrumental case is used in Tatiya Vibhatti is used in the sense of nominative or subject. At the time, such a instrumental case is called Avutakati. If the paṭhamo Vibhatti is used in the sense of the subject, such a paṭhamo Vibhatti is called Uddakatu. Katu subject. This katu subject is used with the two cases. Katu is indicated by the paṭhamo Vibhatti. At the time, such a subject is called Uddakatu. The subject is indicated by the Tatiya Vibhatti like ena, ehi, evi. At the time, such a subject is called Avutakatu. Now, Dhosehi is Uddakatu, Avutakatu. If you analyze it, Dhosehi is Avutakatu. With this Avutakatu, he explains the word paṭhamo. Because of this Avutakatu, according to this Avutakatu, we understand this paṭhamo is passive, not active. Because it is passive, if you make a vighas, the vighas should be kamasarana. Padusiyadedi paṭho. So he explains Dhosehi, Abhijadihi Dhosehi. Now, if you analyze the whole sentence, what by what? Paṭhamo is explained by the paṭhamo, nothing special. But he just put extra word to explain, to give the meaning of the paṭhamo more clear. He put extra word. What is extra word? Dhosehi. Paṭhamo is a paṭhamo. So Samunidaba and Samunana is the same. But what is not the same is he just put extra words. So paṭhamo corrupted. Paṭhamo. Paṭhamo, how do you translate the word paṭhamo? If you translate the word paṭhamo, how do you call? Sayali Mabunya, do you still remember?
Sadatha, Sayadaw.
Saddha-paṭṭhaka.
Yeah, Saddha-paṭṭhaka.
So what is the technical term for the ed in the paṭhamo ed? In the paṭhamo ed is a nibbāda. This nibbāda we give particular name. What is the name of this ed?
It's agara.
Paṭhamo, if you translate the paṭhamo as a paṭhamo, it is Saddha-paṭṭhaka.
Saddha-paṭṭhaka.
Saddha-paṭṭhaka. If you translate this paṭhamo as a corrupted, Aṭṭha-paṭṭhaka. Now in the paṭhamo, in the word paṭhamo is translated the word paṭhamo. So paṭhamo is Saddha-paṭṭhaka. So what is ed? Ed is a nibbāda. This nibbāda has very special names. What is the name of this ed?
Is a paṭhamo Vibhannasa.
Paṭhamo Vibhannasa. Okay. We should not forget that such a technical terms. Ed is a paṭhamo Vibhannasa nibbāda. Paṭhamo is Saddha-paṭṭhaka. So how do you translate the paṭhamo like a paṭhamo agandukehi abhijadehi dhosehi paṭhamo? So in that Samunidaba and Samunana word, the first word paṭhamo, you have to translate the word paṭhamo. How about the second word? How do you translate? In the Savanana sentence, we see the protein. This protein, how do we translate? Salima Bunya.
Which translate the word Paduthena?
Protein. In the protein, we translate the word protein. Aganuga Bejadi dosi protein. This protein, how do we translate? Sally Mabunya.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. It is okay to translate the protein and the word protein. It is okay. But in the sentence, Aganuga Bejadi dosi protein. In that sentence, we see the protein. This protein, how do we translate? Corrupted. Okay. Corrupted or destroyed.
Or destroyed.
Destroyed or corrupted. Destroyed or corrupted. If you translate like this, protein, corrupted or destroyed, it is called aṭṭhakathā. In the protein, in the word protein, you translate the word protein. If you translate like this, it is sadaparataka. In the commentary sentence, Savanana sentence, we see protein. This protein we translate corrupted or destroyed. It is aṭṭhakathā. Okay. This protein is a combination of the pa and the do's and the da. Now I have already explained. The commentator explains this word protein with extra word dosihi. Protein destroyed, protein corrupted, by which dosihi. Corrupted or destroyed by the force. Corrupted, destroyed by the blemish. Blemish or force. Here dosa doesn't mean anger, it means force, blemish. This blemish or force, what kind of force? What kind of blemishes? Abhijadihi. Dosa is explained by the word abhijadihi. So we read the dosa. What kind of dosa? Dosa has many meanings. It is anger, it is cloud or dust. Dosa is weak points, weakness, force. But here, according to the abhijadihi, we understand dosa here, it doesn't mean like anger, it doesn't mean like for the cloud or dust. It means abhijadihi, abhija and so on. Abhija and so on is called the dosa. This abhija and so on is permanent dweller, or they are guests. They are guests or they are host. They are guests. They come and go. Sometimes abhija is associated with the consciousness. Sometimes it is not associated with the consciousness. So it is not permanent dweller. It is not permanent dweller. It is not always associated with the consciousness. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it goes. So it is called agantuka. Agantukehi abhijatihi. Agantuka guest or newcomer. Aganugahi abejadahi dose, according to the dose, we understand we have the two meanings. Dosa means abeja, vyavara, mejadati, and so on. This abeja, vyavara, mejadati also, it is aganduga, not permanent. Not permanent dwella, not host. Then the commentator continues his explanation to give us more information. Pakati manohi bhavanga chaita. Now it is necessary to explain. So what is aganduga? What is avasika? The mind is destroyed by the temporary abhijja, love, the greed, temporary anger, temporary delusion. So this is a temporary mental properties. So what is permanent? What is avasika? What is original mind? What is original consciousness? Then he continues his explanation. Pakati manohi bhavanga chaita. Pakati mano, pakati, you have to understand it is original consciousness. This original consciousness is bhavanga chaita, bhavanga consciousness. This bhavanga consciousness, dhammapada-aṭṭhakathā. According to the Abdautam, the Bhagati Mano starting the sentence from the Bhagati Mano up to the Upakileta is called Vaitara sentence. It is a Vaitara sentence. So in the Vaitara sentence also you will see many type of sentences are included. Bhagati Mano, starting from the Bhagati Mano up to the Upakileta, it is, these long sentences are called Vaitara sentence. This Vaitara sentence explain what is Bhrautena, what is how original mind is destroyed by the guest mental properties, the guest akusala cetasikas. So in the Vaitara sentence also, you can see Bhagati Manoi Bhavanga Chaita is one sentence. Dhammapada-aṭṭhakathā is one sentence. This Dhammapada-aṭṭhakathā is understood as a upaniyasa sentence. Now we have already discussed about the upaniyasa sentence. Dhammapada-aṭṭhakathā also one sentence. Bhagati Manoi Bhavanga Chaita. This Bhavanga Chaita refers to the Bhavanga Chaita. This Bhavanga consciousness, apadauta, is not destroyed. It's not destroyed. Originally, it's not destroyed. Bhavanga Chaita, Bhagati Manohi Bhavanga Chaita is not associated with any unwholesome mental properties. Bhavanga Chaita is free from unwholesome mental properties. So if you, last week also I had explained, there are 19. 19 is like two ubhaka sahagata sandiranas in the akusala vibhaga and kusala vibhaga. Mahavibhaga Chaita 8. Now, Mahagata vibhaga is 9. Those 19 Chaitas are called Prisani Chaita, Bhavanga Chaita, Juti Chaitas. Let's see. Totally, we have the 19. This 19 consciousness we call the pre-sandhi cetas. They are pre-sandhi cetas. They are bhuanga cetas. They are Juti cetas. For some people, for some students who have already studied the Abhidhamma, I think at this point you have already known. For some students who haven't learned yet Abhidhamma, I just introduced that pre-sandhi is a rebirth consciousness. Bhuanga ceta is bhuanga consciousness. Juti ceta is death consciousness. Because what is death consciousness? 19. What is pre-sandhi? Rebirth consciousness is 19. What is the Juti ceta? Death consciousness is 19. So bhuanga ceta is also called these 19 cetas. If you analyze these 90 cetas, you will see these 90 cetas are not associated with any akusala cetasikas. Any akusala, originally, they are not associated with any akusala cetasikas. So they are apatutta, tam apatutta. These 90 consciousness of bhuanga ceta is, originally they are pure, they are bright. Later, you will see how commentator explains about that. They are pure and they are bright. They are not associated with any akusala conscious, the cetasikas, because it is not associated with any akusala cetasikas. They are said to be pure and bright. They are called bhagati mano, because as soon as we are born with the pre-sandhi cetas, we live with the bhuanga cetas. Our life starts with pre-sandhi cetas. The pre-sandhi ceta is the first consciousness. After that, when we are in the deep sleep, when there is no viti cetas, at the time, unconsciously or subconsciously, we cannot know the bhuanga ceta is running. We don't know. Like some people, they fall into the coma. At the time, this consciousness still going on. Because of this, his body is still not dead. Because of the mind still going on, even though he could not communicate with the people, but his bhuanga ceta is still going on. Then he can eat. His food also can be digested, because the mind supports the body. Without support of the mind, the body is nothing. Because of this, like if you study Parijja Samubhada, like Sankhara Pajjaya Vijñāna Pajjaya Nama Rupa. Nama and Rupa, they working together. Mind and body. Nama Rupa Parichira Jnana also, you will see, if the yogi practice meditation, at first, he knows what is the Nama, what is the Rupa. How does he understand the working of the Nama and Rupa? Mind and body looks like the boat in the boatman. Without boatman, the boat cannot move. But similarly, without boat, the boatman cannot do anything. So the boatman and the boat, just as the boatman and the boat are working together, mind and body is working together. Because all of the time, we are not conscious. We cannot, all the time, we teach us like eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, the time consciousness, the body consciousness, thinkings are not always happening. When those consciousness not rise, what kind of consciousness rise? To sustain the body, to perpetuate the body. At the time, there is one consciousness, but this consciousness we cannot know, we cannot feel it. That consciousness is called the bhuanga cetas. This bhuanga ceta is also our pre-sandhi cetas. This bhuanga ceta is also will be this Bhuanga Jeta will terminate our life. Death consciousness. When the Bhuanga Jeta ceases to continue, its continuation is stops. Then life finish. So Bhuanga Jeta is very important. This Bhuanga Jeta, if you compare with, if you study Abhidhamma, you will see Bhuanga Jeta originally not associated with any unwholesome mental properties. So it is called Pakati Mano, original mind, original consciousness. Original consciousness of Bhuanga Jeta. This Bhuanga Jeta originally not destroyed by the Hilisas, Abhija, and so on. Okay, now we will continue to see Yatahi Pasana Uddaka Agandukehi Niladihi Ubakilata Nilodagadi Beda Hodi Naja Noe Udaga Nabi Urima Pasana Udaga Mewa Tata Dambi Agandukehi Abhijadihi Dosehi Prota Hoti Naja Noe Jeta Nabi Burima Bhuanga Jeta Mewa Dina Bagawa Babasara Midan Begawe Jeta Den Jakho Agandukehi Ubakile Sehi Ubakilatandi. That sentence Yatahi Pasanam Udagam Aganugehi Niladihi. So this Yatahi, when you see the Yata in the sentence, now you have already experienced what kind of sentence it should be. Ryan, what do you think? What kind of sentence it is?
Yes, Sayadaw. I think it is the Tapakati Karana sentence.
Okay. The sentence starting with the Yatahi, because explanation will be given with the examples, comparisons with the similes. Such an explanation sentence is called Tapakrikarana sentence. This Tapakrikarana sentence will be up to the Napi Purimam Bhuanga Jeta Mewa. Starting with the Yatahi up to the Napi Purimam Bhuanga Jeta Mewa is called the Tapakrikarana sentence. Pakati Manohi Bhuanga Jeta and then Abrodan, it is Apagata sentence. Pakati Manohi original consciousness is Bhuanga Jeta, it is not destroyed. The sentence could not be understood extensively for the reader. So the commentator needs to give further explanations with the examples to give more information. So starting the sentence starting with the Yatahi up to the Nabi Purimam Bhuanga Jeta Mewa is called Tapakrikarana sentence. Okay, now we were trying to translate this Tapakrikarana sentence before we approach with the according to the method of the cognition of the words. Yatahi Pasana Uddaka Aganugehi Niladihi Ubakilatam Nilodagadi Beda Hoti Naja Noe Udaga Nabi Purimam Pasana Udaga Mewa. Okay. Here we start with we start to see the meaning of the each word. A pasana is pure, it is adjective. Udaga is, everyone knows, water. Aganugehi Niladihi. So here is a Nila. blue. Aganuga is a guest. Nilodagari Beda. Nilodaga, you have to divide Nila Udaka, blue water. Nila is blue, Udaka is water, blue water. Beda. This Beda also will be used, is used many times in the commentaries. Variety of Beda. Variety of Beda. Variety of Nilodagari Beda. Nilodagari Beda, Nilodaga Adi Beda. Nilodaga Adi Beda. Nilodaga Adi. Nilodaga Adi. You have to combine them according to this Adi. Nilodaga Adi. Nilodagam Adi. Yes, and Nilodaga Adi. What is the Nilodaga Adi? The blue water and so on. Adi also we have seen many times in this commentary. And so on. The blue water and so on. Beda. The variety of the various types of. The variety of the blue water and so on. The variety of the blue water and so on. You have to translate like this. The variety of the blue water and so on. Nilodagari Bedam Hoti. Nilodagari Bedam Hoti. Okay. Pasanam Udagan Aganuge Niladi Ubakileta. Ubakileta is stained. So let's analyze this sentence. Yadai Pasanam Udakam. Agandukehi Niladihi. Aganugehi Niladihi Ubakileta. Nilodagari Beda Hoti. Okay. Variety of the blue water and so on. I think you have already known this one. Okay. Here, Hoti. You start with the Hoti. What is subject of the Hoti? Pasanam Udaka. Pasana Udaka. Udaka is a neuter gender. Because it is a neuter gender in the nominative case ending, The case ending for the nominative case is am. The pure water is. Okay, the pure water is. This pure water is also, this hoti is just to say the hoti, not enough to give the full information. Hoti is connected to the Nilodhagari Beda. Nilodhagari Beda, now we have already known. So the pure water has, because because of this is a bhobi samasa. Because of this, you have to translate this hoti using the has. The variety of the pure water has the variety of blue water and so on. That we give, like the exact translation of this word. The variety of the blue water and so on. Like you can understand also the pure water has the variety of the colors such as blue water and so on. You can understand like this. The pure water has the different, the various colors such as blue water and so on. But if you follow the precise translation, the pure water has the variety of the blue water and so on. But we can understand the pure water has the various colors, various variety for the adjective form of the variety is various. The pure water has the various colors such as blue water and so on. Otherwise, if you follow exactly the meaning of this word, according to the Pāḷi grammar, you can say the pure water has the variety of the blue water and so on. Okay. Agandukehi niladihi upakilata. So this upakilata is the pure water is not always stained by the blue color and the red color, yellow color. So that is, like conditions. If the pure water is stained by the blue color and so on, at the time the pure water will be different colors. So the meaning here is upakilatam. Actually, it refers to the conditional case. If, according to the context, this upakilatam should be translated in the sense of the if. If stained. Because of this, in the Pāļi translation and the Myanmar translations, we put this word. Samanam. Samanam is when it happens. When it is. When it is or if it is. Saman or sati. You will see in the translation of those commentaries. Sati. Saman. Sati is usually it is connected to the A1 sati. Saman. Saman when it is or if it is. A1 sati also if it happens thus. It happens thus, if it rises thus, like this. So according to the meaning, you have to put this word to get the more logical meaning. The meaning should be reasonable. Agandukehi niladi upakilatam saman. Upakilatam, stained. This upakilata is active or passive. Active past participle or passive past participle. Upakilata is a passive past participle. If it is past participle, what is object of the upakilata? Pasana utaka. If or when the pure water is stained by the guest, colors such as blue and so on. At the time, the pure water becomes various colors such as blue water and so on. So because of this here, you may notice this pasana udagam. If you look at from the standpoint of the upakileta, this pasana udaga is object. If you look at this pasana udaga from the hoti point, from the word hoti, then this pasana udaga is subject. According to the upakileta, it is object. According to the hot, it is subject. Pasana udagam nilodagari beden hoti. Pasana udagam upakileta. So according to the context of the whole sentence, samana should be put when or if the pure water is stained by the guest, blue guest colors such as blue and so on, then that pure water the pure water has the various colors such as blue water and the yellow water and so on. This pure water has a variety of the colors, the blue water and yellow water and so on. Yatari pasana udagam aganugahi nilari upakiletam. What is the meaning of the upakileta is stained? Okay. Let's see. Nacha nawa udaka. So this yatahi, yata means justice. Justice, the pure water has a variety of the blue water and so on. When it is stained by the colors such as blue and so on. Justice. Naja nawa udagam. Naja nawa udagam. It is not new water. Nabi puriman pasana udagam mewa. Not only, no, it is purima, the former. Purima is the former. Former is purima. Pasana udaga mewa udagam. Pasana udaga mewa. You have to divide pasana udagam eva. Pasana udagam eva. Eva is, now I have asked the question about this eva is sanithana wadarana. Sanithana wadarana. Because it is sanithana wadarana, you have to translate itself. Nor it itself, the former pure water also. Nabi, naabi. This abi also. This abi combines the meaning of previous sentence. Naja nawa udaka. It is not new water. It itself is not the former pure water also. Not new water, not pure water anymore. Because the pure water is mixed with the different colors. So this pure water changed into the blue water, yellow water, and the red water. At the time, this blue water and red water, yellow water is new water or old water. if you are asked by someone, you will say, it is not new water. It is all, because it comes from the pure water. It is a new water. But Nabi Purima Pasana Uddaka Mewa, it is not pure water anymore. Not new water at the same time, it is not pure water anymore. So this is explained by these two sentences. Naja Nawa Uddaka Nabi Purima Pasana Uddaka Mewa. So Naja Nawa Uddakam is Upanayasa sentence. Nabi Purima Pasana Uddaka Mewa also Upanayasa sentence. Yes. So otherwise also Sambhedana sentence or Sambheditaba sentence also you can say. The previous sentence is Sambheditaba sentence. The sentence now we are seeing is Sambhedana sentence. Nabi Purimam Upapasana Uddaka Mewa is Sambhedana sentence. The previous Naja Nawa Uddakam is Sambheditaba sentence. So Nabi Purimam Pasana Uddaka Mewa combines its meaning with the meaning of previous sentence Naja Nawa Uddaka. Okay. So now we have break, 10 minutes break, then we will continue the class.
Sadhu, 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 Sayadaw.
Okay. Our lesson. So Tatha Tambi Aganuki Abejari Dosi Rota Hodi Naja Nawanjeda Nabi Purima Boenga Jeda Miwa. If you see Abi Eva Ja at that time, it is necessary to analyze how those words mean. In the previous sentence, in the comparison sentence also, you will see Naja Nawa Uddaka. Naja. Ja, you have to translate that. If, when the pure water is stained by the guest colors like such as blue and so on, at the time, the pure water has the variety of colors, such as blue water and so on. Naja Nawan Uddaka, but it is not new water. This Ja, in the previous sentence also, we have already seen like Aruchiyata Jodaka Nipata. So this term you have already heard. Aruchiyata Jodaka Nipata. What is Aruchiyata? According to this sentence, when the water is mixed with the colors, this pure water becomes called, according to the colors, it is not pure water anymore, it is called blue water. it is called yellow water, it is called red water. So because it is called yellow water, red water, blue water, so is it new water? No, it is not new water. Even though we call the water with the different names, you cannot say this water is new water. So this ja actually refers to the contrary meaning of the previous sentence. Because of this, such a ja-nipada, in the commentaries, it is called aruciyata. Aruci. Aruci means not delight, not pleasing, not like, dislike. Khuddaka Nikāya, atha, the meaning. According to this ja represents dislike of the meaning in the previous sentence. Aruciyata Khuddaka Nikāya. Okay. So Naja Nawa Udaga Nabi Purima Pasana Udaga Mewa. According to the Nabi Abi, also this sentence is called the Sambaintana sentence. Also we will see. Okay, Sambaintana. What is Sambaintana? Sambaintana is a combination or unite. United or combination. When the two sentences, the meaning of the two sentences are combined together at the time, we call this Sambaintana or united. So Nabi Purimam Boyanga Cheda Mewa, Nabi Purimam Pasana Udaga Mewa is combined. The meaning of this sentence is connected to the Naja Nawa Udaga, combined with the meaning of the Naja Nawa Udaga. Sambaintana and Sambaintita. But anyway, for some students, if you cannot understand those technical terms, but just to hear these technical terms also, it will be helpful for the further studies. Now you have seen many technical terms when you are studying the commentary reading class. One of the technical terms is now Sambaintana, Sambaintita. The combination and the Sambaintita is combined, to be combined. Sambaintana is to combine. Sambaintita is to be combined. Sambaintita is a passive, it is active. To combine is Sambaintana. To be combined is Sambaintita. To combine is Sambaintana. To be combined is Sambaintita. Okay. So Nabi Purimam Pasana Udaga Mewa Sambaintana. What is to be combined? Naja Nawa Udaga. What is it? The sentence which combines Nabi Purimam Pasana Udaga Mewa. Okay. Sambaintana and the Sambaintita sentence. Now the next sentence is similarly or in the same way. This is a Upameya sentence. Tata dambi aganugehi abejadihi dosehi parota hodi naja nawen jada nabi purimam wenga jada mewa. Tata dambi aganugehi abejadihi dosehi parota hodi. Now if you see the Pāḷi sentence, parota hodi. Parota hodi, you have to translate corrupted is corrupted. Now we have already translated. Is corrupted. What is object of the parota hodi? Dambi. Dambi parota hodi. Dambi. What is dam? Dambi, you have to divide dam a bit. Dam parota hodi. Abhi is also, that consciousness also is also defined. What is tam? Tam refers to the Bohinga Chaitas. Similarly, in the same way, tam be Bhautan Hoti. Tam abhi Bhautan Hoti, that Bohinga Chaita is also destroyed by the force such as Abhija and so on, Kes Abhija and so on. Nanja Nawanjada also similar sentence type, Upanayasa sentence. Nabi Purima Bohinga Chaita also Upanayasa sentence. Nanja Nawanjada is Upanayasa. What is Arata's sentence? Tata Dami Aganugi Abhijari Dose Bhautan Hoti. Nabi Purima Bohinga Chaita Upanayasa sentence. What is Arata sentence? Naja Nawanjada. It is a not new consciousness. Neither new consciousness nor also the former or previous Bohinga consciousness also. Not only the previous Bohinga consciousness also. It is a not new consciousness. It, if you translate Chaitam Eva is a Sanitana Vadarana, it itself is not the previous or the former Bohinga consciousness also. It is not only the new Chaita, but also it is not Bohinga Chaita, no more Bohinga Chaita. It is a not new consciousness. At the same time, no Bohinga Chaita anymore. Abhijari, Aganugai, Abhijari, Dose, Bhautan Hoti, Naja Nawanjada. Nabi Purimam, Bohinga Chaita Meva. Why it is not former? Why it is not called the former Bohinga Chaita? Because at the time it changed into the Viti Chaitas. It is colored by the different types of kilesas. So it is no more Bohinga consciousness. One Bohinga consciousness is influenced by the Abhija and so on. Then it becomes a new consciousness. No, it is a non-new consciousness. Because without Bohinga Chaitas, there cannot be Viti Chaitas. Viti Chaitas arise because of, based on the Bohinga Chaitas. So Chaita is also the same because Bohinga Chaita or Viti Chaita, they have only one characteristic. What is their characteristic is to know or to sense or to be aware. So in terms of knowing the objects, in terms of them, in terms of the thinking, they are the same. There is no new consciousness. It is no new consciousness. It is no Bohinga Chaita anymore. No new consciousness, at the same time, it is a no more Bohinga Chaitas. Why it is a no more Bohinga Chaitas? Because it is influenced by the, associated by the Lobha, Dosa, and so on. So now is it new consciousness? No, it is a new consciousness. Consciousness is, they have the same characteristic. Their characteristic is to know, to think. Because of this, it is a not new consciousness. Tinaha Bhagawa, Babasara Midam, Bakeaway, Chaita. Tinja ko Aganugehi, Ubagilesehi, Ubagileta. So Tinaha Bhagawa, the sentence also we will analyze. Okay, Dinaha Bhagawa. Papasara medium bakeaway. Jaitan Denjako Aganugehi. Ubagile Sehi. Ubagilata. See? Dinaha. We have already seen such a sentence. It is not completely the same. Dena aha. Aha means set. Aha means set. Dena, therefore, or so. The blessed one subject of the aha is Bhagawa. So therefore, the blessed one said. What is said by the blessed one? Papasara Miriam Begawe Jaitam. Tinjako Aganugehi Ubakilesehi Ubakilata. So this Papasara Miriam Begawe Jaitam Ubakilatan, that sentence is actually it is taken from the Khuddaka Nikāyas. So this is how to say, we can say it is a quotation or citation. He cited this sentence. This citation is called Agama. Agama Dhanlikarana. If you explain one sentence with the, if you support the statement with the examples, with the citations or conditions, it is called Agama. So here, this citation is called, like previously also we have already seen like a Dhammaraja Iman Ghatam Aha. Okay, Aha. You may still remember. Here also the Bhagawa, Dena Bhagawa Aha, Kai Aha. What is said? Papasara medium Begawe and so on. So this one is, we call the Agara sentence. Dena Bhagawa is called Agara Wanda sentence. Agara sentence and the Agara Wanda sentence. According to the Agara sentence, what is Agara sentence? Because it is expressed by the word iti. This Agara sentence also, in many cases, it refers to the citations or maybe references. Agara sentence. What is Agara Winter sentence? Dena Bhagawa is Agara Winter sentence. Dena Bhagawa Dena, therefore, the blessed one said. Now you can say like in the previous, like examples. Kai aha. Kai haha. So what did he say? Kai aha. What did he say? Kai haha. What did he expound? When you see the aha, the blessed one, therefore, blessed one said. Then you can put like a Dhammaraja Iman Gata aha. In that sentence also you have already known. Kai aha. Okay. I want you to look at that sentence. You may still remember. Ryan, you may still remember, like the sentence is Dhammaraja Imam Kata Maha Manobobingamadama Manosita Manome and so on. Do you still remember how we have translated that Imam Gatam Aha?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. If you remember, it's okay. If you cannot remember, I think all of students may look back This
Um,
imankara aha.
I think at the time we translated in two ways, right?
Okay,
Um,
okay.
It can be, I mean, we can see the iti as the nidasana, or it can be akara.
Okay, okay. Okay. Iti chakkanwa imankatan aha chakkanwa wahado padhanti. Padhanti we divide like a padham iti. Adjective and akara. Okay. Now you can compare that Pāļi Manapovenga Dhamma Chakkan Wahada Padhan iti compare with now Pabasra medium breakaway Upakiletam iti. Because the two examples have aha. The Maharaja, the blessed one, said this verse. What did he say? How did how did he say something like this? Or we translate at the time. Now, here also, you can see when you see the aha, you can make a question sentence. Tina aha. The blessed one said, what did he say? You can do like this. What did he say? Okay. So Tena is translated therefore, or maybe so. So therefore, Tena. This Tena also you can understand like a niyama and aniyama sentence. Because the Tena sentence should be understood as a niyama sentence. Where there is niyama sentence, there should be aniyama sentence. Aniyama sentence. Tena. Therefore, the blessed one said, because of this, otherwise. Because of this, the blessed one said, because of this, blessed one said, therefore, the blessed one said, where there is dena, there should be yena. Where there is yo, there should be so. Where there is them, there should be yam. Now we will see how to make an anima sentence. Now here is yena, tena. Yena is refers to the karanina. Yena refers to the because. According to the karanina, we can understand or yena karanina. Yena karanina dam aganugahi abhijatihi dosihi pradha hoti. Abhijatihi dosihi pradha hoti. Tena karanina. bhagawa aha. Because the dina niyama sentence. This yena aniyama. Aniyama and niyama. Yena garanina aniyama sentence. Dina garanina is niyama sentence. At the same time, you can say yena garanina dina garanina should be understood. Karana and plus sentence. Yena garanina, you have to translate it because the Bhuinga Jeda is destroyed by the force, which is Abhaya and so on, gas Abhaya and so on. Therefore, the blessed one said. So Yena Karanina sentence, you can say it is Karana. Tina Karanina sentence, Tina should be plus sentence. Okay, now I want Sally Mabunya to read that sentence. You can look at the whiteboard. Okay, now I don't hear your voice.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay. Yena garani nang dang agandu gehi abijadehi dosehi badutang hoti tena garani nang bhagawa aha
Okay, so Yena Garanina Tam Aganuge Abejari Dozi Broden Hoti is Aniyama sentence. Tina Bhagawa aha is Niyama sentence. The sentence also we can understand Yena Garanina sentence is called Hetu sentence or maybe Karana sentence. The Tina Garanina sentence is called plus sentence. This one Hetu or Karana sentence. And this one we call the plus sentence. Plus Vakya. The first one is Hetu Vakya or Karana Vakya. The second is called Plus Karana, Plus Vakya. Yena Karanina Dam Aganugai Abejari Dosehi Broden Hoti Dina Bhagawa. Sally Pinyaloga, I wanted to read the sentence again.
Yes, sir. Aniyamas Vakya, we can understand the sentence. Yena karanena tampi agantukehi abijadihi dosehi patutang hoti. And Niyama sentence, we can understand the sentence Tena karanena bhagava aha papasara midang bhagave chitang tanjakho agantukehi upakilesehi upakilikanti.
Okay. Okay, here. Tata Dambi Aganugehi Abejari Dosehi. You may see the sentence. So Dambi Aganugehi Abejari Dosehi Broden Hoti Naja no Jadam Nabi Puri Mabunga Jada Mewa. Okay, that is one sentence. Tina Bagawa Babasra Mida Bega with Jada Denjako Aganugehi Ubakile Sehi Ubakileta. The sentence is starting with the Dena Bagawa. Babasra medium bake away Jadam, Denjago Aganuge Ubagile sentence is called Sadaka sentence or Danlikarana Agama Danlikarana sentence. Now we will use Danlikarana as a tool. Agama Dhanikarana. This Agama Dhanikarana also, you can say Sadhaka sentence or Sadhaka Vakya. Agama Dhanikarana Vakya. The Sadhaka sentence also always connected to the Sadhya. What is Sadhaka and Agama Dhanikarana? The same meaning. Sadhaka and Agama is the same. Citation or quotation. If you quote, if you cite maybe some sentences in the original text, maybe some the whole verse, you may take a citation like if you talk about the mind. The mind is foreigner, the mind is the leader, the mind is the best, and so on. When you talk about the importance of the mind, if you explain to the people how the mind is very important, at the time you may take a reference from the Dhammapada. Your reference is Manobovingama Dhamma, Manosata Manomaya. If you take a reference from the directly, if you take a different reference from the Dhammapada, like that Manobovingama Dhamma and so on, your reference is called Agama. Agama is, your reference is also called the Sadhaka. You show the Sadhaka or reference. You show the Agama or reference. The reference sentences or reference verses or reference pages, reference suttas, all of them is called Agama. If you support what is stated in the previous sentence with the examples, with the references, such a sentence is called Agama Dhanikarana sentence. What is Agama Dhanikarana sentence? According to the Agama Dhanikarana sentence, you make your statement to be strong by taking the references from the, like original canonical text, or maybe from the other books, from the commentary or from the sub-commentary. We always say like citations, like references to make our statement to be strong, to make what we say to be strong, to be more acceptable to the people. Such a citation or such a references is called Agama or Sadhaka. So Agama Dhanikarana or Sadhaka sentence. Now you see here, what is Agama sentence? Pabasra Midian Begwe Jaitan Denjako Aganugehi Ubakilese Ubakilata Dinaha Bagawa. The Dinaha Bagawa, all of sentence starting with the Dinaha Bagawa up to the Ubakilata is Agama Dhanikarana. What is Agama Dhanliya sentence? Dambi Aganugi Abejari Dosehi Rotan Hodi Naja no one Jaitan Nabi Puri Mam. Poinga Jadami is Agama Dhanliya sentence. Agama Dhanikarana and Agama Dhanliya. Otherwise, also Dina Bhagawa sentence, starting with the Dina Bhagawa up to the Upagilatan is called Sadhaka sentence. What is Sadhya sentence? Dambi Agandugi Abejari Dosehi Rotan Hodi Naja no Jadam is called Sadhya sentence. Okay, Sadhaka sentence and the Sadhya sentence. Agama Dhanikarana and Agama Dhanliya sentence. So Sayali Mabonya, I wanted to read starting the sentence starting with the protein, the Aganuga Abejadi, those protein up to the Ubagilatan.
From where, Sarah? How should I start? From
Protein
that
Nadi. Protein Nadi. Aganugehi.
Paduthena, the Agandugehi, Abijati, he Dosehi, Paduthena, Pagati manohi pawanga jedang dang abadutang yatahi basana udagang agandukehi ninadihi ubaginitang nilodagati bedang hoti najalawang udagang nabi purimang basana udagang mewa tatha dambi agandukehi abijadehi dosehi badutang hoti najalawang jedang nabi purimang pawanga jedang mewa tenaha bagawa Babasarame dang bikawe jedang danjakho agandukehi ubagini sehi ubagini thandi.
Okay, so I wanted to divide. I wanted to say the type of the sentences in the whole long sentences. So what is Vaidhara sentence? What is Upaniyasa? What is Dhanikarana? What is Agara? And what is Agara Vanda sentence? I wanted to divide those sentences.
So in this paragraph from the Padutena, up to the Padutena, Dosehi Padutena is a Sankhipa Vacha. So the sentence start from
you have to start to say from the Vaidhara sentence because of yes.
Okay. So from the Bhagati Manohi Pawanga Jedang is up to the Ubagini Sehi Ubagini Thandi. This is called the Vaidhara Vaja. So because of Vaidhara Vaja, so we have to find the Sankhipa Vaja. The Sankhipa Vaja is Padutena, the Agandukehi Abijadehi Dosehi Padutena is a Sankhipa Vaja. So among the Vaidhara Vaja, we have other Vajas as well. So like the Dang abadutang is for also Upaniyasa Vacha. So in the Bhagati Manohi Pawanga Jedang is also called the Apagata Vacha.
No. Bhagati Manoi, if you say that Abrodan is Upaniyasa, Bhagati Manoi Bhuanga Jedang should be Arada sentence.
Oh, sorry, Arada. So, and next one is Yathahi Basana Udagang. From there is Tapagadi Garana Vaja.
Up to what? Up to the what?
Up to the Basana Udagang Mewa.
No.
Oh, up to the Ubaginitang.
Up to the Nabi Puri, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Because
yes. Sorry. Nabi Puri Pawanga Jeda Mewa is a Tapagadi Garana Vaja.
Okay.
So in the let me check now.
What is
So
Apagata sentence? If you say the Tapagati Karana sentence now, what is Apagata sentence?
Apagadi Vaja is Pagadi Mano that part. Pagadi Mano Pawanga Jeda.
Yeah, Abrotan.
Yes, is Apagada Vaja.
Okay.
So among the Tapagadi Karana Vaja, we also have the Sambindana Vaja and the Sambinditaba Vaja. So the Sambindana.
Okay. In the Tapagati Karana sentence also you have to say again what is Upamana sentence, what is Upamiya sentence.
Okay. So among the Tapagati Karana sentence, from the Yathahi up to the Pasana Udagamewa is Upamana Vaja. So from the Tatha Dambi up to the Upaki up to the Pawanga Jedang Mewa is Upameya Vaja.
Okay.
So in the Upamana Vaja, we also have the Sambindana Vaja and the Sambiditaba Vaja. So the
you should say at first Upaniyasa sentence. In the Upamana sentence also we have Upaniyasa sentence. We
So
have
in-
Upaniyasa sentence. Which one is Upaniyasa sentence?
In this part, the Upanyasa is not Janawang Udaga Nabi Purima,
Upaniyasa sentence.
Pasana Udaga Mewa.
No. Naja no Udaga is Upaniyasa sentence. Previous Yada Ipasana is
It's Arada.
Arada sentence. Nabi Puri Mapasana Udaga Mewa Upaniyasa sentence. Naja no Udaga is Arada sentence.
Oh, okay. I got it. So
Okay.
among the Upamana Waja, from the Pasana up to the body is Arada. No, we should from the Upanyasa first. So the Nachana Wong Udagang up to the Pasana Udaga Mewa is Upanyasa. So the previous
No, there's a
Pasana,
two different sentences. Naja no Udagam Upaniyasa. Arada sentence is Yada Ipasana up to the Nirodagari Bedan Hodi Arada
is
sentence.
Arada.
Okay, now again, Nabi Puri Mapasana Udaga Mewa Upaniyasa sentence. What is Arada sentence? Naja no
Nachana Wong
Udaga
Udaga.
Arada sentence.
Okay. Among the Upamana Waja, so the Nachana Wong Udagang is Upanyasa. From the Yatahi Basanang up to the Ninodagan
Nirodagari Bedan.
Bedang Hodi is Arada Waja. So in the
Okay.
following, Nabi Purima Basana Udaga Mewa is Upanyasa, Najana Udaga is Arada Waja.
Okay.
And also in the Najana Udaga Nabi Purima Basana Udaga Mewa, we also can divide as Sambindana Waja and the Sambinditaba Waja. So in these two sentences, so the the Nabi Purima Basana Udaga Mewa is Sambindana Waja. Najana Udaga is Sambinditaba Waja.
Okay.
And in the Upameya what not in the Upameya Waja. Okay, in the Upameya Waja, we already have the Najana Wang Jadang is Upanyasa. Tang bi agandugehi abijadehi dosehi paṭhamo hodi is Arada Waja.
Okay.
And the Nabi Purima Bawanga Jeda Mewa is Upanyasa. Najana Wang Jadang is Arada Waja.
The same.
Yes.
The
So
same
in
like
the in the following, Tena ha bhagawa papa sarami dang bhikkhave cetang danjako agandugehi upageni sehi upageni thandi. We have the Agama Danikarana Waja.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you have to say at first. What is Agara? What is Agara Wenda sentence?
Oh, okay.
What is Agara sentence? What is Agara Wenda sentence?
And the let me check.
What is Agara sentence? What is Agara Wenda sentence?
So in the Denahi Bhagawa Papa Sarami, in this part, the
Papa
the Papa Saramidang up to the Ubagini Sehi Ubagini Tang is Agara Waja, and the Denaha Bhagawa is Agara Wanda Waja.
Okay. This
So-
Agara and Agara Wenda, two sentences. Agara sentence, Agara Wenda sentences are called Agama
Called
Danikarana
Agama
sentence.
Danikarana Waja. As another one is also Sadaka Waja.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
Agama Danliya sentence?
Agama Daniya is should be Papa Saramidam.
Tata Dambi.
Oh, sorry. Tata Dambi. Up to the Pawanga Jeda Mewa.
Tata Dambi. Like Aganugehi, Abejadi, Dosehi, Brodan Hodi Najana Jeda. Nabi Puri Mamboinga Jeda Mewa is called Agama Danliya sentence. Ina Baga Papa Saramidam Begwe Jeda, Denjako, Aganugehi. Ubagile say Ubagilitan is Agama Danlikarana. In the Agama Danlikarana sentence also two sentences are included. Agara sentence, Agara winter sentence. What is Agara winter sentence? What is Agara sentence? Papa Sara Midan Begwe Jadan Jago Aganugehi Ubagile say Ubagilita is Agara sentence. What is Agara winter sentence? Tina Bagawa is Agara winter sentence. These Agara and Agara winter sentence combination is called Agama Danikarana, or otherwise Saraka sentence. This in the Agama Danikarana sentence also you can see Hetu sentence plus sentence. Sayali Binya Loga, what is Hetu sentence? What is plus sentence?
Yes, sir.
In the Agara winter sentence, we have two sentences.
Yes.
Plus sentence, Hetu sentences, and the plus sentences.
Yes. In the sentence Yena tampik agantukehi abijadihi dosehi paduthang hoti. That is the hetu vakya. And tena bagaba aha Papa Ramidang Bagave Jitang Tanja.
Tena Bagawa, you know. Tena Bagawa is plus sentence. Tena Bagawa sentence is Tena Garanina Bagawa aha is plus sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. In the plus sentence also you can see like Papa Saramid and Begwe Jada, and so okay. So Jena Hetu sentence and we have the plus sentence.
Yeah.
Hetu sentence plus sentence. So Tina sentence is Tina Bagawa is plus sentence.
Yes.
Tina Garanina sentence is actually it is not seen in the text. This Hetu sentence should be understood indirectly because of Tina Bagawa. How do we understand indirectly this Hetu sentence? Because there is Niyama sentence, there should be Aniyama sentence. According to this formula, because we have seen Niyama sentence, so we automatically understand, naturally understand, oh, there is Aniyama sentence. So Yena Garanina Tam Aganugehi Abhejadihi Dosehi Brodan Hoti. It is Karana sentence or Hetu sentence. Tina Bhagawa is Tina Karanina, the blessed one. The Bhagawa is plus sentence. Karana sentence plus sentence. Otherwise also you can understand Aniyama sentence, Niyama sentence. Aniyama and Niyama, or maybe Hetu imply. So this Hetu imply Aniyama and Niyama is included Agama Danikarana sentence. In the Agama Danikarana sentence, many sentence types are included. Agama Danikarana sentence, in the Agama Danikarana sentence, you have seen Agara sentence, Agara Wanda sentence. You have seen Aniyama sentence and Niyama sentence. You have seen Hetu sentence and plus sentence. Because you have no Agama Danikarana, you should know what is Agama Daniya. Tata Dambi Aganuga Abejari does the broken out. Naja Nawajam Navi Purina Pasana Uragamiwa is Apagata sentence or Agama Daniya sentence or maybe Sadhya sentence. Sarya or Sadaka, because this paragraph, in this paragraph, many sentence types are mentioned. Because of this, it is necessary to make clear for the, by asking some student, we need to repeat again. If you understand in one place the nature of those sentences, the meaning of those sentences, how the sentences are defined, I think that will be very helpful for understanding another place, in another books, what kind of sentences are used. You will understand them automatically. So today, I think before I stop the class, now I have already taught you 20 hours. Each week, and I have explained 2 hours. I have taught this commentary reading class 2 hours. Now 20 hours are complete. After the 20 hours, I already said to the the students who arranged this class, I will stop maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Then I will continue again. Actually, within 20 hours, we just finished 1/3 of commentary explanation of the Manobovingama Dhamma. It's not finished yet. So I think I should finish this commentary, at least the explanation of the Manobovingama Dhamma, Manosiddha, Manomi, and so on. The commentary to the vast Manobovingama Dhamma should be finished. So now, after 20 hours, I will stop maybe 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I think I will finish this commentary of the Manobovingama Dhamma. After that, I think I may continue teaching some suttas together with Pāḷi grammatical explanations. For the time, for today, I will stop this commentary reading class 2 weeks. And the third week, I will pick up where I stop in the Manobovingama commentary to the Manobovingama Dhamma. After the commentary of the Manobovingama, the vast Manobovingama Dhamma, then I will continue the teaching a sutta class. Maybe I will pick up 1 sutta or 2 suttas from the Nikāyas. Now, I hope the students will understand to some extent, or maybe fully, what I explained to you about the technical terms of the technical terms used in the commentaries, how the commentators explained the words in the canonical text. You may understand to some extent, or you may fully, for some students, my explanation. Okay, let's stop here for reciting Buddha Sasana.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Yeah, may I have a few words on behalf of the students, Sayadaw? Yes. I'd like to say a few words on behalf of the students, Sayadaw. Yeah. So I think I speak for everyone in the class when I say that we have been very fortunate to be in this class because during the course of the class, we have gained a lot of invaluable knowledge, not only in the Pāļi language, but also in the Dhamma. So we are deeply and truly grateful and appreciative of Sayadaw's dedication and impeccable effort and performance in spending time preparing and delivering the lectures with full compassion. So we would like to wish Sayadaw the best in good health and prosperity in the Dhamma. And during the course of the class, if we by mistake or unintentionally have made any faults towards Sayadaw, we would like to ask Sayadaw for Sayadaw's forgiveness.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, and we look forward to the continuation of the class, Sayadaw. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay. 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 Thank you all. You may all
so
the
much,
students may be happy and healthy. May attain the nirvana.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Thank you
sadhu.
so much,
Thank you
Sayadaw.
so much.
We gained a lot of knowledge from
Thank
you.
you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's recite Buddha Sasana Jiran 3 times. Buddha Sasana.
Sasana Jiran Taitattu. Buddha Sasana Jiran Taitattu.
Buddha
Sasana Jiran Taitattu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. So much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Sayadaw.